Flashing video is taking place, and it is aimed right at that. Right there's where it's supposed to come out. Boy, I tell you, it was cold out there on the patio this morning, screwing around with those stupid ass lights. But I got her going. I got it going. Yeah, go ahead if you. Whoop, let's see. There you go. Got it? Yep. Yep. I'm gonna put my gloves back on. You get me shaky. I turned around.
Don't go too far out. If the wind's not blowing, you'll be here all day waiting for this thing.
I know. I'm gonna do that.
Maybe it'll take hours.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's reversed. Somehow this got reversed. So forward is pushed across. So we'll have to change that. Motor in there, you can't see anything. Well, at least, I'll get it home. I'll tear it apart. God dang it, have to pull all that frickin' foam out of there again. I'll take it apart and see what part of the gear is gone. And then maybe we'll have to go to this.
Hold it. Put another gear on there.
Have to end up finding a 25 toother, right? Or maybe, like you said here, maybe make some adjustment back here, but I don't know how in the hell that's gonna do that.
I don't see a set screw in this here.
Yeah, there's no.
And it's all the way forward.
Yeah.
She's all the way forward.
Well, the thing that what I got to do now is go to that other. Unless you got a better idea, is get find a 30, at least a 32 pitch, 25 tooth, and I can work with even if 5 millimeter. I think I can work around with a drill and so epoxy and everything, and get it so it fits a 3 millimeter because it's got that bushing.
Right.
Got the bushing. Well, hell, you know that camera's cool. At least we see how they see water came out of it when that one quick shot. You mean draining?
I just see if there's water in there. What's that fan?
Yeah, turn this off. Yank the battery. Oh well, so live and learn. Yeah, I did. I got it put in an RMA.
Yeah.
I put in an RMA for the motor and the ESC. The first one was burned out.
Yeah.
And when I checked back 6-7 days after, they just couldn't find the goddamn thing.
They
Couldn't find it.
it.
No, so I had to go through the procedure again.
Oh God.
Last night I went through it again.
I think they do that.
I went through it again, and I immediately called.
Yeah.
Got a guy on a chat,
Yeah.
and within 15 minutes I had $41.84
No
worth of
shit.
bonus points. It was taken care of. Just boom,
Oh,
just boom,
good.
boom, boom, and I was done. I had the whole procedure,
Yeah.
putting in the RMA till getting the 41.84 bonus points, 1 hour. Now I'm still fucking around trying to get. I'll tell you about it when we get to the. How about IHOP? Another one of those hamburgers and fries.
No.
Those fries were so good.
I'll take this.
Okay.
I'll take your boat.
Okay. If you can handle that. I had the whole thing because I just put the batteries in my
I
pocket.
want to know, John. I want to know. First, you can try that gear, but I want to know if we can go direct drive. Where's that water coming from?
Oh, who knows? Maybe it's got a crack. It's got a hole right here. Look. Somewhere along the line, I broke it. What I've done, I've broken it, pushing this foam in.
Oh.
I've cracked it right there.
Oh, I see.
Not there, but right here.
Yeah, I see it. We'll have to.
I got a crack in it. Sure as shit.
Doctor that up a little.
Yeah. Well, see, it was cracked right here, and I noticed that, and I epoxied that. What I did was I sanded it first, then put epoxy. It should have held like that. And what I did, I put this epoxy. I sanded this whole area. And put this block in so that I couldn't make quite, it had been too tough of a bend coming around here and flat against the boat. So, and that's as good sitting out there like that.
It might be such a thing as you put that motor up here and have a coupling just going back to that, like a flex coupling of some kind. No, we'll look at it. If we can't get a gear in there.
So direct drive, that shit, yeah.
Then
they don't have to worry about
that's what all
gears.
them boats are using is direct drive.
But then what the hell happens?
They come in like this, John. They come in like this.
Yeah.
So.
But what happens to the ESC and the motor thinking about amps draw? So you got the same situation?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing because of the gearing.
Yeah.
Well, wow, how fast that number's going to go?
Well, see, here's what I don't know. You'll have
straight out of that motor.
Here's what you'd have to do.
That motor turns thousands of RPMs.
You'd have to take the RPM of the motor. Okay.
Let's go. And
yeah. So now, here, I'll take the boat.
You take. Okay.
So,
you take
so
the
now
boat.
you know what direct drive is, right? It's the RPM of the boat.
Sure. And it's putting some sort of a coupling right on the shaft coming out of the motor.
Then.
Getting rid of the transmission. Getting rid of the transmission, moving the motor up somehow, fixing it in the boat, whether it's epoxying it down or putting a strap in it or something.
Then what you do is take the gears on the shaft, the 15 teeth, right? You take the gear, 15-tooth gear.
What 15?
That's on the motor. On the motor. It's a gear reduction.
On the motor?
The gear.
Oh, 16. No, the 16 that I got, or the 19.
What I'm saying is your final calculations is going to tell you how fast that prop's spinning with those gears.
Oh, but I'm not going to have any gears in it.
What you do is you do the calculation and see how fast the prop's spinning right now.
Okay.
By running the calculations.
Yeah.
What's your glasses? So you're going to have to do the math on the gears to tell you how fast that prop's spinning right now.
Okay.
Then you know what it'll turn direct drive.
Just because of the RPMs the motor will generate itself based upon the volts of the battery.
Right. So you can calculate both on paper and see if you're going to increase your RPMs or decrease your RPMs.
On the prop.
On the prop.
I don't see how it possibly be decreased.
Well, I don't know what these gears do because it goes a 15. It goes from a.
No, true.
No, we had an 18 in
well,
there.
Now who?
So it goes from an 18 to a 45.
Do you know how to calculate all this shit?
Yeah. You go from an 18 to 45, right?
What do you do? Is that a multiplication?
That's a division. So
Okay.
so every time that motor turns one revolution, that shaft is going to turn a percentage of what that gear is.
I watched a whole video on that just the other day. A guy was talking about gears in a car.
Yeah.
And it was about a half-hour video. I watched it, and it all made sense of what he said. But of course, I kind of forgot it because it didn't apply to me. But now I could go back.
Then you're going to take the 25 teeth. You're going to know the speed of the 25 teeth. You're going to know the RPMs of the 25 teeth, and you're going to have to multiply that.
No, wait a minute. You said what's 25 teeth?
That's the one that's stripped.
Oh, okay.
Then you're going to multiply that by how many teeth are on the shaft.
Okay.
And that's going to give you your total.
Okay.
That's going to give you
there you go. You've got some work to do this afternoon.
Oh, that'll give you. I don't know what the shaft count is. It looks like maybe.
I got all the teeth. I know all the teeth.
On the prop shaft, that little bitty gear at the bottom of the boat.
I don't know, but as soon as I get the transmission out, I will. I'll count it.
I think you could do it. Because let's say, if your motor was 45 teeth, that's a direct 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
If the motor was half of the big teeth, like half of 45, then that's a half ratio. Whatever RPM is going to spin half.
So you're talking division and multiplication depending upon
if it goes up or down.
What's up gear or down gear.
Right. And our cameras probably caught us all on film here.
Hello. Hey, did you see the water coming out?
No, I don't think I seen any in the tube.
Yeah, but that don't mean. Well, maybe it didn't go fast enough.
Well,
because it didn't go very far.
Right,
so, and there's at least 3 feet of coil there.
Sure.
3 feet. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it probably would have done it halfway across the pond.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is take this. Hell, I'll just leave it in there for the next test. I don't need to take it out. I'll just leave it on there like that. The top comes off. It comes off. It can just set off the side of my garage until it goes back on the boat. Okay.
Still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet skies, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave? Lay down side, don't you think it's what I'm to do? Lay down side, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you.